Hello and welcome back to Nerdmageddon here on KZLX LP Maryville and also live on the KNWT Facebook page. Thanks for having us. I'm your host, Simon Clark. Next to me, I have...
I'm John Taylor, and today's vibe is summer vibes while it's raining.
It just started pouring out of nowhere,
really
yeah.
did.
Today was weird. On my other side of me, I have...
Molly Hauser, also kind of rocking summer vibes, but it's a bit more fall-y, but I do have a giant, sun on my hood.
Look, tomorrow is October, and that's exciting because that means it's sweater weather. Something that is not exciting, however, is our first news story we have today. So, at the last Nintendo Direct that happened, Nintendo announced their Mario movie that they're doing with Illumination Studios. If you don't know who Illumination is, they're the people who did the Despicable Me movies and the Minion movies and Secret Life of Pets and all that stuff.
This is going to be amazing.
No.
This is going to be amazing. What are you talking about?
No.
I'm not excited
I'm
for
on the hype train.
But they released a cast list for the characters. And, everybody's like, oh, yeah, this is going to be cool. But let's go down some of the list of the characters that we have listed. We have Mario being voiced by Chris Pratt. If you're getting your Chris's mixed up, Chris Pratt is Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy and Marvel. I don't see this as a good thing.
No.
Okay.
I don't see this as a good thing because either he's going to do a really, really bad Italian accent, or it's going to be another OG Mario movie situation.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, hey Luigi.
Hey Luigi.
Yeah.
Why can't it just be it's me Mario?
Yeah. Well, they have Charles Martinet coming in for cameos and stuff for different characters, okay. Some other people that we have listed here. Anya Taylor-Joy, who is from Queen's Gambit from Netflix, the chess show.
A24
Yeah.
person.
It's a really good one.
A lot of A24 films.
A lot of A24 films as well. She's going to be playing Peach. And, she looks like Peach already.
Yes.
She does.
Yeah, I just wonder, does she got the voice for it?
I have
I
no
bet she
idea.
does.
I have no idea either.
Can't think of her voice, so
I can only think of her staring in a camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Staring intently at the camera.
With the blank face, and it's just getting closer. That's all I can think of her right now.
Yeah. Peach honestly only has a handful of lines.
Save me, Mario.
Mario. Yeah,
Mario.
like those. That's about it.
That's literally it.
Theoretically, for the movie, she'd have more.
I hope that they make Peach a girl boss in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be
really
awesome.
She is the princess of her
She's
kingdom.
the one saving
Yeah.
Mario at the end of the day.
Honestly,
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
be
be
upset
upset
with that.
Yeah.
It is a children's movie, so having strong female leads would
That's
be good.
probably what is going to happen, yeah.
Yeah. Charlie Day is going to be voicing Luigi.
Now, this is amazing.
Now, this is a good idea because Charlie Day, if you don't know who he is, he's on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Doesn't he play the character with the same name?
Yeah,
Charlie?
he plays Charlie.
Yeah. Who's completely insane.
Oh, my gosh.
One of the best bits that I think I have ever seen him in that show is Pepe Sylvia.
Yes, Pepe Sylvia.
That's
It's
the
the one where he's like,
conspiracy
I got
wall.
the
Conspiracy wall. Where he's-
Gotta
where
tell you
he's-
about
Hey.
Pepe Sylvia. Pepe Sylvia.
Have I talked about the mail? Let me talk about the mail. Because I think we should talk about the mail.
Talk about Pepe Sylvia.
Yeah. And then one of the final big names that we have in here, at least as the big four main characters, Jack Black is going to be voicing Bowser, which is, I don't know how to feel about that. I love him.
I
don't
support this
understand.
100%.
I don't either, because it's Bowser's got this really deep, gravelly voice, and Jack Black is the opposite.
And also, Bowser's supposed to be the villain and super serious, and Jack Black is not most of the time.
Most of the time. I was thinking so either it's going to be funny, look at the dumb villain, or it's going to be I don't know. I don't even know. It could be they could be trying to do a second Mario movie and introduce his son or something like that, but
Oh no.
that would be bad. Some other big names that we have on here. We have Seth Rogen playing as Donkey Kong, which I think it's kind of funny. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, Mario.
Even.
It's so funny. I'm actually kind of okay with that. However, Fred Armisen is playing Cranky Kong.
I do like Fred Armisen.
Fred Armisen's hilarious.
I do like Fred
He's
Armisen.
great.
He's
Who is
amazing.
Cranky Kong? though?
Cranky Kong is the old Donkey Kong.
Oh,
grandpa
one.
I love this. Yeah. No, this is great.
It's good. It's good. And then we have Keegan Michael Key from Key and Peele is Toad.
I don't know about this.
I don't know about this.
His voice does not seem like.
Ooh.
No, it seems strange, but I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I think that they could make this. I think they could pull this off.
Hopefully, yeah.
They haven't told us any of the premise of the film yet. It was literally just a Nintendo Direct, and everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, new Smash character!"
And then a movie.
And then they're just like, "Nope, we have a movie ready for you." And then they're like, "Anyways, my broskies, see you next time." In like middle of October or something like that.
Broskies?
Yeah,
Briskies.
I'm just trying to remember. Oh wait, no, Reggie didn't say that. That was a different video. But yeah, it was just they just kind of were like, yeah, here's a movie, now go away. Leave us alone for a
Yeah.
while.
I mean, they made a few other announcements, but yeah,
that was the head
mainly...
announcement, and yeah, I'm just sad and kind of mad that they got everybody's hopes up, and I'm worried about who the final Smash character is going to be. I'm really worried.
I wouldn't be too worried.
Who do you think it's going to be?
Fire
Don't ask
Emblem.
me.
If it's another Fire Emblem character, I am going to
I'm
delete Smash off of my
I'm the
my Switch.
worst person to ask Smash questions about Smash.
The only
questions.
valid option right now is to do Waluigi. Have him be the last Smash character because that's who everybody's been asking for
Waluigi's not
since
in
the
there?
beginning.
No.
He was
Okay,
a
okay.
trophy.
Question.
What's up?
Do the characters from each Smash game continue on to the next Smash game, or do they all have new characters in each Smash game?
Not always is
Yeah.
my understanding of it. Is most of them stay the same, but there's like a few characters that switch out.
Yeah. From Melee to Brawl, instead of having Roy and Mewtwo and Pichu, they threw in like Solid Snake, Mr. Game & Watch, Rob. Those
They do have a
characters.
lot of characters that stays throughout all the games, though, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they have the standards. Like literally every character that was in the first Smash Bros. Has always been in it.
Okay.
So that is Pikachu, Mario, Luigi, Link, Samus, Fox, Falco, I think,
Yeah.
Captain Falcon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Anything else?
basically it. I don't know if there was another one or not.
Was Marth always in the games?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't remember.
We don't know. We don't need to go into
Yeah.
details. I don't know. All
We don't
the-
need to worry about it.
I don't
Anyway,
know all the the Smash characters.
yeah. In other news, for Doctor Who, we've got
Ooh.
Russell T Davies is said to come back as the showrunner. Molly, you want to tackle this one since
Yeah,
you're kind of
sure.
our Doctor Who person?
I am. I love Doctor Who. I've been into it since like middle school. But
Same.
we have Russell T Davies coming
Same.
back after Chris Chibnall steps down. I think this upcoming season is his last one. So after that, it's going to be Russell T Davies from there on out until he decides to quit again.
I hope he doesn't because, man,
I saw a joke tweet like at the same time that I saw this news, and people were just like, okay, BBC has to cut Doctor Who's budget because it's not Doctor Who with Russell T Davies at the helm if the monsters don't look like crap.
that's fair. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, they looked cool sometimes.
They did, but like just, low budget, not super like CGI.
Yeah, I guess. No, but I mean, like, he did his best.
He did.
He
We're
did
proud
his
of him
best.
for getting it off the ground.
I am excited to see what he does now, especially with the amount of money that's going into Doctor Who, especially as of late. Just because it's such a different animal from when it was revived back in
It
2005.
really
yeah.
is.
Yeah. I mean, like, you went from Christopher Eccleston to Jodie Whittaker.
Yeah.
And just that crazy spread in between. You have, 6 doctors between that?
6?
Yeah, 5 or 6.
5.
5 or 6. Yeah, it's just crazy, and like I said, I'm so excited, and I really think that Davies could make it popular again. Like that was one of the big things that kind of got me into it was the low quality of the monsters and the goofiness
Yeah.
of it.
So
all.
I'm thinking this is going to attract more to the audience that started with Christopher Eccleston and all those doctors and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because like I mean I don't know about you, Molly, or you, but I stopped watching when Peter. I watched probably 5-6 episodes of Peter. I didn't really like it too much, and then I stopped watching, and I haven't watched any of.
I watched most of Peter and Clara, and then I got lost somewhere in there.
Yeah.
But I recently watched all of it with my roommate, and it's amazing. I love Jodie Whittaker's Doctor. I'm going to be sad to see her go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I am excited to see what Russell T Davies decides to either bring back or do.
I do really want that feeling from Christopher's season where it just felt like it didn't feel like everything was at the top of the budget. It felt like everything had to be just like it just had like its own feeling compared to like David and Matt. And I hope that can come back in some sort of feeling with Davies coming back.
Yeah, and I keep repeating this, but yeah, it's exciting.
Oh yeah,
it's exciting. It's always fun. Other exciting news: D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. They have a new source book.
They do.
It's a supplement book called The Wild Beyond the Witchlight, which is kind of like the other books that have been released recently. So like Van Richten's Guide, it has a couple, possible campaigns to play in it, based off of like the world of Ravenloft. So like the scary thing. This one is purely Feywild, and I am so happy about that. Because we have nothing on the Feywild. Everybody's just kind of had to make their stuff up on their own up until this point.
Which is sad because I've played a few characters that have had like Fey related like stuff, and my DM just hasn't like really been able to do anything with that because of the fact that it's so untouched.
It's so untouched, and it's so hard to, write about because nobody really understands it. So having something to kind of categorize it and give players the opportunity to do things in that world without having to spend weeks upon weeks researching it to, try and make it fit. I think that this is amazing. I have a couple friends who've already gotten it, and they said it's awesome. Also, the special cover, so cool.
It looks
so
awesome.
Cool.
It is very cool.
It's got a what's called a displacer beast. It's basically a panther with like tentacles. It's got that on the front cover, front and center. It's white with orange inlays. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty book cover. So I'm excited to get my hands on this one because they also in this added 2 new races, 2 new playable races, which are the Pixie race and the Rabbit Folk, which I forget what the name that they use in it are, but
I think it's
Harengon, yeah. Which I mean, I'm fine with that. I don't think I'll ever play characters as those 2, but having the option is great. Having it be canon is great.
I think a fairy character would be interesting, but you'd have to like specifically do it for one of these adventures.
Yeah.
I have had characters or players try to play fairies before, and it is tough because like they have special AC rules, and it just gets way too heavy, way too fast. Like extra rolls, extra disadvantage for everybody, and it's frustrating. And I mean, like, they probably have ways to curb that and make it easier for everybody to play, but man, I really hope that it'll do well, and I think it will. So, that is pretty much all we have for news. So let's get into the geek commendation for this week.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, you say, yeah. So for this week, I asked everybody to watch a video. It's about an hour and a half long video. 40.
Yeah, about.
Jeez, man. But it is basically a documentary over what's a mini series, an analog horror series called The Walton Files. Now, it's a very creepy series. People have been, just blowing this series up ever since it started. And, I want to know what you guys thought about it.
So,
You go
okay.
first.
I didn't watch the whole video.
That's fine. It's a daunting
I
task.
got, I think, like an hour in. So I was about halfway through.
You got most of it. Yeah.
My roommate actually, like, came in while I was watching it, and they were so excited because they love the Walton Files.
Nice.
I had a theory, and I was immediately proven wrong, and I'm still kind of mad about it.
What's your theory?
I thought that the guy who had gone missing was
Jack Walton?
killed by his partner,
Mm-hmm.
and so then he was in the Blue Bunny, Bon,
Mm-hmm.
and that he was the one that was, like, shoving people into other suits and all this other stuff. But I was wrong.
Yeah, you were. Once Sophie was introduced, that was kind of.
Yeah, once Sophie was
shot
introduced,
down.
it's different.
What's his partner's name? Was it Brian? No, Brian was
Felix.
the Felix.
It was
Brian
Felix.
was the first guy.
Brian
or not,
Stells was the guy who died first.
Yeah,
Or he was the one that we see died
Yeah,
first.
he
The
was-
first,
Yeah.
the
first
first
person
one
to
in the
die
story.
was,
he-
don't. It wasn't.
It was.
It wasn't Rosemary. It was the other lady, the mechanic.
Yeah.
Oh, what's her name?
I
I'm
can't
blanking
remember.
on her name. Does it
I
start
don't
with an
remember her.
F?
No, it starts with a J. Either way,
Jenny, Jessica.
I don't know, maybe, but
Continue, Molly though.
yeah.
So, like, immediately when I found out that it was, like, killer animatronics, I thought of Five Nights at Freddy's, despite the fact
yes.
that I've never actually, like, played or seen anything about those, like, games,
Really?
except for the fact that it is animatronics
That's
being
fair.
possessed by spirits.
Dead children.
Dead children, yeah.
Same thing.
I like horror usually doesn't like interest me a lot. I've recently gone into American Horror Story, but that's like the extent of what I've
Yeah.
touched.
Yeah, and that's scratching the surface, honestly.
Yeah, it really is.
When it comes to analog horror, like
There's so much lore that can really.
There is
there's
so much.
Oh my gosh.
yeah, like this series is one of the prime examples of a horror story that is told to you and you have no way of understanding the full story. It is one-dimensional, non-multifaceted, and usually in an incorrect order. So it's up to people to figure out how to piece it together, but it is not like an alternate reality game where they have to go in and be like, oh, this means this thing and this means this thing, and we put the codes together and we get the right thing. It's literally just, here's the information, figure it out,
Yeah.
which I love so much.
I despise.
Yeah. You hate
I
it?
despise. Oh,
John,
yeah.
John,
I'll elaborate later.
no, John, tell me, what's up? Tell me what your feelings on
Okay.
the video was.
I think, in all honest opinion, I despise it just because it's so similar to Five Nights at Freddy's, and
Okay.
I know it was heavily influenced
Yes.
by the story written for Five Nights at Freddy's. If I didn't know a whole lot of Five Nights at Freddy's and like when that game was released, I dove headfirst into that story. So like when this came out, I was just like, this is giving me deja vu. But this is a lot different. It was a lot to watch. It was so much to handle because they would go through an episode and they'd be like, all right, let's rewind and look at what we just watched. And then he'd just go through it. I'm just like,
It breaks it down for you.
And, like,
that's-
it was, oh my gosh, it was such a creepy way of like animating certain ways that just like, I was watching it mainly nightlight, which I would not recommend because
yeah, no.
I'm by myself and, Amos is chilling around here somewhere and, I'm trying to watch this scary analog horror, but I just didn't really like
Connect with it.
it was good. No, it really was good. It was just like it was just so much. And honestly, I wish I just watched the episodes at first, because then I would have been like, what the heck did I just watch? Like, I would have gone like, what actually? But like watching that, I was really like, okay, I am understanding everything. It's just so much to understand at once. But it was still pretty good though. Yeah.
All right.
I would say that.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on it? Huh?
My thoughts, I love it. In fact, like when I first encountered it on like TikTok, because people were making TikTok fan videos and stuff of it. And then I was like, okay, let's take a look at this. What is this all about? And I looked at it, I'm like, oh, I don't want to sit down and watch 3 half-hour, videotapes that have no timeline or whatever. And then Nexpo was like, okay, we're going to take this video and break it down, or we're going to take all of this and put it together for you. And I'm like, you know what? That's perfect for me. It's consumable. It's easy for me, which is why I like this video. Now, the content of the video has actually freaked me out so bad sometimes. Like, no, it's so bad because, like, I walk to work early in the morning when it's dark out, and I have to walk past that, like, abandoned train depot.
The abandoned train.
Abandoned. Yeah, it's so scary. And, yeah, it's just terrifying.
Like, when it's just moments where he's just like, all right, let's take a look at this part right here. And then he just like plays, and it's literally just the video and the audio. And most of the time, it's like the audio is just like, it's normal. And then it goes like, and then it just like shows like flashing. And I'm just like, okay, I'm not scared. And then like it goes back to I'm scared when he's not talking. And then when he talks, I'm like, I'm safe.
Yeah.
I'm safe because I know when he's talking, there's no danger that's going to happen. I'm safe when he's talking.
Exactly. So what would you guys rate this?
Oh, gosh.
Personally, I'd give it a 3 out of 5. Why does no one see bones in the animatronics?
That's a good point, actually.
That's like one of the biggest things that was bugging me is like there was this giant hole in like half of them, and I'm like, how would you not?
How often do they see? How often do they see them in the light, though?
They were working on them.
Yeah.
There are plot holes, but that's the suspension of disbelief at that point. So yeah, John, what about you?
What'd you give it, Molly? A 3?
3.
Yeah, I would probably give it. I can't remember the company's name exactly.
Bunny's Burgers or
no, the Bunny Smiles Corporation.
Bunny Smiles
3 dead Bunny Smiles Corporation employees out of 5.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, that means that it's your turn for
Is it my
recommendation.
turn?
Yep.
It is.
Because it was Molly's, then mine, then you.
I did not think. Oh no, I did not think. I thought it was someone else's. Okay. What should I do now?
You know something that we talked about recently, actually?
What did we talk about recently that would help?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Did we talk about? You've seen it though.
I have it. It's really good.
You haven't. I've seen it. It is really good.
We could make Simon watch
I want
it.
to try and get something that you both haven't seen though. Have you? You guys neither have seen Kill la Kill, have you?
I've seen Kill la Kill.
I've seen some episodes, but I've never actually seen all of it.
Okay. Have you guys seen? No, I was about to say Samurai Champloo.
I have not actually.
That show. I don't know where to find it right now off the top of my head. I will get back to you on that. But that show, my friend recommended me that. The style, I can't remember. I can't describe what it's like, but it's very, when I can think about it, it's very like old. Like I can just think old style.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's Samurai Champloo. The intro is amazing. It's almost funky, like.
I love it.
Like a funky kind of.
I'm excited.
It's really good. It's only like 25 episode watch, but you just watch the first episode, obviously.
All right.
Well, yeah.
Well, thank you, John. We'll be sure to watch that.
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining us and watching and listening. Watching? Anyway.
Listening.
You know, I'm Simon Clark. This has been John and Molly. I don't know. This is confusing. As always, you nerded here first.